Welcome everyone to a fantastic journey of camera development, one of the most pivotal technology in our modern lives. In this video, our research team, Peter, Zhejiang, Jingjun, Nicholas, and Eugene, will present to you the entire storyline of camera, explaining how this technology has computationally integrated with the development of modern cell phone due to the rapid revolution of hardware and AI technology, understanding how this integration has unleashed the magic of augmented reality, blending the virtual worlds with every aspect of our life. So first, the camera history. It is unclear that the origin of camera obscures, as its concept was described in both ancient Chinese and Greek philosophers. However, in 1500s, it was the brilliant mind of Ibn al-Haytham, a medieval mathematician and physicist who practically applied the camera obscura, a device that projected inverted images onto a surface. This device was shaped as a treasure chest, was surprisingly used for stargazing, far from the photographical camera as we know today. Fast forward 300 years, it was Joseph Nassifat and Louis Daguerre, the French inventors, who pioneered the usage of camera obscura in photography in 1830s. By exposing a pewter plate coated with bitumen, the first ever photograph was produced that didn't even vanish immediately. After this critical turning point, camera development has entered the phase of daguerreotypes, where innovative chemical and material testings on image storage has begun. The most iconic design was the shiny copper plates that explodes the iodine vapor, creating images that looked like they were painted by creative artists. One of the most important build-up that was made by Richard Modex, who invented the gelated plates, was time-traveling superpowers, allowing users to storing images for future prints. Therefore, snapping of photos became an artistic essence of patience and elegance at the late of 1800s. However, camera technology was not generalized among the public until the invention of Kodak camera by George estimates. The first affordable and portable camera that everyone can utilize to capture vivid moments in their life. With great success come with great rivalry. The true definition of camera mobility was established by Polaroid Model 95, where print-out pictures right after taken was mind-blowing in the 90s. And interestingly, this kind of cameras remain popular until today due to its unique quality of photos and tangible memory sharings. The first digital camera as we know it today emerged in 1991, where Kodak DCS model unleashed computational photography to its true potential. This era of image processing and digital storage has begun, solidified what future inventors can do upon the captured images, including the idea of augmented reality. But all of these collided with the rapid development of mobile technology, especially for commonly used smartphones. Camera has become one of the But all of these collided with the rapid development of mobile technology, especially for commonly used smartphones. Camera has become one of the most important components. With its comparable quality in photography, mobile cameras leverage upon its computational power to achieve visuals beyond what standalone cameras can offer.
But wait, our tale takes a twist as we enter the era of smartphone revolution. The rise of the smartphone is a fascinating adventure that ushers us into a new era of photography. Imagine a time when taking a photograph requires the precision of a chemist and the patience of a saint. However, now, a small smartphone can easily allow us to have unlimited creative photography experience. Have you ever experienced the heartache of missing out on a jaw-dropping sunset, a happy moment? Well, fear not. With the adventure of smartphones, you are not just a spectator, you are the director of your visual story. Gone are the days of lugging around bulky cameras and lenses that could double as gym equipment. But wait, there's more to the story. Ever thought of showcasing your masterpiece to the entire planet? Say hello to the social media, the virtual art gallery where your creativity gets the spotlight it deserves. You can make friends on the other side of the globe feel like they are sipping coffee right beside you, as they marvel at your photography genius. From capturing everyday moments to becoming a full-fledged photography wizard, your smartphone empowers you to take the center stage in the world of visual storytelling.
I'm going to talk about the AI and chips architectures. Artificial intelligence and cutting-edge chips architecture propelled our smartphones into new heights of computational power. With widespread application of AI technology, CPU, which is scaled at logic and integer operations, is not suitable to support the performance of operations corresponding to AI tasks. In contrast, the birth of GPU finally meets the needs of AI technology for a large number of floating points operation. The architecture of the GPU contains a large number of control units, computational units, and storage units. So it's very suitable for parallel operations on processing image data. In fact, since AI technology mainly performs convolutional operations in computational photography, which means that our device is more inclined to sacrifice accuracy in exchange for greater floating point computational power. Therefore, MPUs, a unique chip, is focused on improving the efficiency of operating deep learning algorithm. The pair owns the stage and gradually leads the new trends on hardware development. The MPU can perform AI tasks with greater power for efficiency rather than offloading these tasks to the CPU or GPUs, ensuring extended battery life during AI-intensive tasks. Let's take Apple as an example. In 2017, Apple added a new self-designed dual-core neural engine to the new chips, A11. Together with Apple Gen 1 GPUs, the computing powers on iPhone X, the newest device at the time, can reach 600 GOPS. However, in just 5 years, the latest A16 is equipped with a 5-core GPUs and an NPU upgraded to 16 cores, publishing the computing power to 17 TOPS. And our next members will demonstrate the fusion of camera and smartphone.
As a part of the core hardware on mobile device, the camera module on a smartphone mainly consists of lenses and various sensors. In the past, people tried to improve mobile phone photography by improving the performance of hardware modules by various means, such as increasing the amount of sensor pixels, expanding the aperture, using multi-lens, and simply cooperating with professional lens manufacturer Leica. However, due to limitations on the size of the mobile phones, the optimization on the hardware level gradually approaches the upper bound of what is physically possible by the laws of physics. Therefore, thanks to more advanced algorithm and chips, the mobile phone became more intelligent so that the camera of our smartphones can be much more powerful. For example, in this image, in 2018, Google launched Night Sight on the Pixel 3, which mainly compensates and recovers the color of photos in extremely dark situations, such as shown at the left. The new function not only solved the problem that handheld cameras cannot take photos in dark light environments, which had plagued the industry for many years, but also greatly raised the upper limit of what is possible with mobile phone images. So in addition on this device, Google also used neural networks to improve depth estimation for the first time, instead of using a traditional non-learned algorithm. Specifically, they trained a convolutional neural network written in TensorFlow that took as an input the PDAF pixels, which is the phase detection autofocus pixels, also known as dual pixel autofocus, and learned to predict depth, helping produce even better portrait results. This new and improved machine learning based method of depth estimation is what powers portrait mode on the Pixel 3. So, furthermore, Google also introduced Playground, an interesting new mode in the Pixel camera to create and play with the world around you. Playground brought people more powerful AR experiences and used state-of-the-art AI to recommend content like taking selfies with Playmoji that respond to facial expressions, or taking photos and videos with the recommended AR stickers based on that scene that you're currently recording.
So, are you ready to explore the future possibilities of AR on the palm of your hand? Now, brace yourselves as we dive into the world of augmented reality, where technology seamlessly blends with reality. The most common application of AR on cameras is for AR stickers. Just think about the playground on Google's Pixel mentioned before. It is not simply holding a 2D image of an avatar in the viewfinder, but sticks a 3D virtual object to the location, making it look as if it's part of the real world then. Playground also realizes real-time self-expression. You can add objects like animated masks, glasses, 3D hats, and more to your own selfies, which can track the highly dynamic surface geometry across every smile, frown, or smirk, even if you are showing grimaces or some oblique angle and occlusions exist. In addition to making photos and videos, it's also being used for navigation. The increased precision on maps and street wheels has enabled the possibility of new experiences with AR. Using AR Core on Google's platform for building augmented reality experiences, Google Maps can overlay directions right on top of street wheel when someone is in the walking navigation mode. With this feature, a quick glance at your phone shows you exactly which direction you need to go. Standing on this, AR guiding has also become more complete and powerful. Imagine that you are taking a sightseeing tour in a European city or Disneyland. With the help of AR guiding, you can plan transportations, site visits, and POI reservations easily. Here you can see how it works on Google Maps. With AR, we can not only enjoy ourselves with more fun, but also bring it into education. Actually, the application of AR in the field of education may be much more earlier than you think.
Here is Sky View Light, App Store Best of 2012. It's an augmented reality app that lets you see just what the light sky has to offer. The app provides a fun way to teach users about a wonderful universe. Using augmented reality techniques, you can spot objects in the sky and even obtain a real-time explanation of planetary positions, relevant myths, and the 12 constellations. Even boring math seems to be interesting with AR. A math teacher demonstrates how to leverage GeoGebra augmented reality app to build 3D models as a supplement for teaching geometry. Let children escape the classroom and explore mathematics in the real world. Through these methods, we may develop the real interest of learning in a more entertaining way. And now, what's the next? In 2023, Apple released a preview of its new product, Vision Pro, from which we may get a glimpse of some new trends in AR development, spatial operating system, further integration with other senses, wearable devices, and interactions. And actually, there are so many application scenarios that haven't been explored yet. So maybe it's time to project your imagination into the real world through AR.